Welcome back to Draphics. Before we begin, I want to quickly apologize for not posting regularly. I've been catching up behind the scenes, but I'm back on track now and continuing the Blend Modes Explained series. Thank you for your patience and for sticking with the channel. In today's video, we're exploring the component group of blend modes in the Affinity Suite. These include hue, saturation, color, and luminosity. Unlike the darken, lighten, or contrast groups, these modes separate an image into hue, saturation, and brightness components and then recombine them in different ways. Let's look at each one with examples. Hue. The hue blend mode takes the hue, the basic color, from the blend layer while keeping the saturation and brightness from the base layer. In the circle example, the bird keeps its original lightness and saturation, but the hue shifts to match the blend color. In the RGB test, only the hue of the rectangles shows up. Brightness and saturation remain from the bird. Use case: recoloring objects without changing lighting or contrast. Saturation. The saturation blend mode takes the saturation level from the blend layer and combines it with the hue and brightness of the base image. In the circle demo, the bird's colors become more vibrant where the blend saturation is high and more muted where it's low. In the RGB example, notice how each rectangle only affects how saturated the bird becomes. Use case: boosting or reducing vibrancy while keeping color and lighting consistent. Color. The color blend mode applies both hue and saturation from the blend layer while keeping the brightness from the base layer. In the example, the bird's entire coloring shifts into the rainbow of the blend circle while still keeping its original lighting and shading. On the RGB example, each rectangle recolors the bird while keeping its highlights intact. Use case: complete recoloring while preserving shadows and highlights. Luminosity. The luminosity blend mode does the opposite of color. It takes the brightness and lightness from the blend layer while keeping the hue and saturation from the base image. In the circle demo, the bird keeps its colors, but its brightness changes based on the blend. In the RGB test, each rectangle forces new brightness levels onto the bird. Use case: adjusting lighting and contrast without altering colors. Here's how they compare. Hue versus color. Hue changes only the color tone. Color changes hue and saturation. Saturation versus color. Saturation only adjusts vibrancy. Color completely recolors. Color versus luminosity. Color uses the blend's hue plus saturation. Luminosity uses the blend's brightness. These two are opposites. Hue versus luminosity. Hue affects color identity. Luminosity affects lighting. That wraps up the component group of blend modes. These modes are perfect for recoloring, adjusting vibrancy, and controlling brightness independently. Thanks for watching and check out the PDF guide for deeper explanations and breakdowns.